Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Super excited to keep going with our eyeshadow series this week. So if you missed the last one, go back and watch it. And we're gonna just jump on into the next eyeshadow look. Super simple, you guys. This is the basics. This technique is going to get you so far. Like, if you know this one technique, you'll be fine. You can do anything, okay? So keep watching if you want to see what it is, and like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay guys, so last time we went over the basic wash all over one color on the lid. Super simple, light color there. So I used a kind of a midi color. I used basic, so I still would consider this a mid-tone color. But today we're gonna go in with a mid-tone color. And honestly, I debated back and forth between which one's easier or which one I should do first, was the wash or the windshield wiper. Okay, so today's the windshield wiper, and we kind of almost did it last time, but it's a little bit more precise. So I think the wash is easier, okay? All over one color, you can't get easier than that, right? So today we're gonna go in with the windshield wiper. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'll insert a picture. And this is supposed to be with a midi color. So I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker. I still have on basic all over. This one you don't have to have another color. You can just have your powder on and then just go with one shade, which is your midi, in the crease. Okay, if you compare the two, honestly, this is oak and this is basic. Oak is just slightly more cool toned, but to me, it looks a lot darker on my skin tone than basic does. So hopefully you guys can see it. If not, I'll add a different color. So, same concept. I like to use the big fluffy side of my brush, okay? Get on some product, okay? Basics, tap off the excess, okay? And with this one, you wanna be a little bit more precise than the all over color. You really can't go wrong with that. But this one, I like to tell people to start off with a small amount of color and build. It is much easier, like a million times easier, to add color than it is to take it away. So I like to start right inside my crease here, okay? If you have hooded eyes like me, kind of close your eyes a little so you can see, but you wanna leave it open enough that you know if you're gonna be able to see this, okay? So if you close your eyes and you do your shadow and then you open them and then you can't see your lid anymore. So I like to make sure I have it high enough where I'll be able to see it, okay? And it's exactly like it sounds. Windshield wipe it on, okay? And I like to kind of blend it out this outer corner by doing small circles as I add, okay? So can you see? I know it's not a whole lot darker than what I already have on, so let me add a little bit of color. Again, I like to add to this outer corner. So I like to touch my brush to the outer corner first so it deposits the most amount of color here. Because obviously, if you see an eyeshadow looks, you know, you want the darkest amount here and not in that inner corner. I like to keep my inner corner light and bright at all times. If I have darkness there, I blend it out till I can't see it, because that is what closes your eye off, okay? And I don't have the biggest eyes, so I'm always wanting to make my eyes look bigger and not closed off and smaller, okay? So by keeping my eye open, I can tell that this is right above my crease, okay? Because I have hooded eyes. Otherwise, when I open my eyes, you can't see my lid, okay? That's the definition of hooded eyes. So if you kind of tilt your head back and look down into your mirror or phone or camera, you can see, okay? I feel like it's still not very dark because in my mirror it looks dark, but I wanna make sure you guys can see it. Okay, can you tell the difference? And again, you can do this with any mid-tone color. I don't know why I'm sticking with browns. Let's try a different color on this eye. I am gonna go with, let's try Lullaby. Lullaby is this beautiful mauve tone, and I feel like this shade in particular really shows up on me. So just windshield wipe it on, back and forth. I know it's kind of a boring move, but if you can do this, you can add almost any kind of pop of color. And really this is the basics for eyeshadow, is being able to add a transition color in your crease to blend out edges when you're adding color to your lid. If you can do this, you will be golden. Okay, and then I kind of blend it out here to make sure. See how much, like I can see that one a lot more. Now here, it's way too harsh. Do you see that? See how you can like see where I stopped? So one of my other tricks is to always have a clean eyeshadow brush, okay? Which is probably why I have 3 of these sitting around. Having a clean brush means that you'll always have something to blend with. So this brush is amazing for blending. Okay, and just small circles back and forth. I always blend up above because I don't like a harsh line. There, if you still have trouble blending out, you can always take either a setting powder, like our vanilla dust, and using that to blend it out, okay? It makes it less severe. Or again, a color like Cupcake or Pup. I use Pup all the time to blend above whatever color because I like an ombre gradual fade instead of a harsh edge on my shadows. That is a personal preference. I know a lot of people that look gorgeous in their shadows and they have more of that harsh edge, but blend it out, you're good to go. So Lullaby, and again, make sure the inner corner is not too dark. Lullaby and Oak. And that was the windshield wiper, okay? Super easy, just go back and forth, blend it out. Still, you only need this one brush. You can also do the same thing with this brush, with the small end if you want it more in. Say you want to really deepen your crease, do the same thing in the actual crease. See, I wish you could see more in this camera. Okay. Same thing, especially if you want a different color in the crease, you want to darken the crease. You guys, it's the same move. Windshield wiper. Super simple, super easy, right? Piece of cake. All right, hopefully you guys learned a new move, or that might have been a review, but we will get into my favorite look next time. So like and subscribe, and I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.